Hey everyone, it's Tracy Lynn Cox, and it is our second day of having more joy. So I'm glad that you're able to join me today, and we are Keepers of Joy, and we are going to have our second, let me take my glasses off. Okay, so we are going to have our second day of the 10 Keepers of Joy, and I'm wondering if you can guess what that might be. So first of all, I'd like to say that I'm having a wonderful time with this subject. It is just so much fun. And today, I hope that you'll just be just as engaged as you were yesterday. Thank you so much for participating and jumping in and being vulnerable and sharing what your thoughts are regarding what you believe are your ways to simplify your life and in the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual realms. I found each of you very engaging and with lots of fruit of the Spirit. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Today, we are going to be talking about the second key, and this one is about shining your light. So I would like, hi Kim, I'm so glad that you're here joining me, and I know others are here as well. And so let me say this, if you're joining me live, I really appreciate it. And if you're joining me in the replay, I really appreciate that too. And I do respond to all comments, whether they're now or if they're later. Please do respond, because I am giving you all that I can in regards to food for thought. And you might not have answers immediately. They may come later. Hey, Kim. So I would ask you to please comment now or later. And I do appreciate all the hearts and likes as you go through this particular session. So today's topic is the second key to the Keeper of Joy. And yesterday it was the key to joy was simplify your life. Today's key, the second key, is shine your light. And the answer, or the how we're going to dig down into shining your light, is the 5 W's. And everyone knows what the 5 W's are: the who, what, where, when, and, well, how. So what we're going to do is who, that's where we're going to start, is who do you shine your light to or with? And I think that really provokes a lot of meaning for each person. So I'm going to begin the discussion and say that my primary person that I shine my light to is my father. I'm a caregiver for him. He's 92 years old and he lives with me. And thank you, Candace. Yes, thank you for joining, and thank you for the like. And I'm thrilled to have him be with me. And by the way, today is 6 years since I lost my mother, and he lost his wife of 64 years. And it's such a celebration for me, and I feel so blessed that I can shine my light with my father, and I have this time with him. Unlike my siblings, I have the opportunity to be with him on a daily basis and have such an intimate relationship in a way that I get to be able to have conversations with him on a daily basis and really get to understand who he is as a person on a very deep level. So that's my primary person I shine my light. Now, there are obviously many other people where I shine my light. And I would hope that everyone understands that you joining me with this video, I'm shining my light with you as well. I'm giving all of me to each of you as you're listening in the engagement in the Keepers of Joy, because we're each opening up our hearts and our minds and our spirit and all of us in what we're sharing. So I would say, I shine my light with my friends. Particularly, thank you for the heart. I shine my light with people who are on my support team, who come together with me to help me deliver, like people who support me in my work that I do. I have tremendous many who's in my life. That's the point that I'm making. I believe what we want to do is recognize who it is where we're shining our light and what we might do to brighten our light and when we're shining it to those people. Is the switch dim, or do we need to brighten it? And that's something only you personally can answer. So in your relationships with people, whether they're near to you and dear to you, or whether they're acquaintances, whether they're people that you meet on the street, whether they're the teller, the checkout person, all those people where you have an engagement, where you have some sort of relationship, whether it's just touching them for a moment or you're living with them as I do with my dad. How are you shining your light? Is it dim or is it bright? And so I'd like to share with you that when I was a personal trainer back in another life, people would be a little bit down in their look. So they would be looking kind of down like this. And their light shining from right here would also be projected downward. So if you put a projection down, it would be going down towards the ground. Well, what I did with these people in the training room is I said, put your shoulders back, be expansive, and bring that light up and bring it forward to the person who you're relating and engaging with. So your light shines very brightly. So that's the who. Okay, so now the next question I would ask is what? What light are you shining? Have you ever thought about what it is that you're shining? Well, I had an opportunity to ask one of our guests that we have watching today what it is, what categories. I just put out the word category, but what was she shining? Grace was one of the answers. And I share with you that what it is that you're shining is your heart virtues. And this, I'll call you out, Candace, and I'm sure it's okay with you. Candace is her heart virtue, and who she is, her essence and her soul, is grace. She's all about grace. And my heart virtues are truth, trust, and divine connection. And ultimately, I receive and I present reverence. And so when you experience me as a person and I experience you as a person, it's with reverence. And so what my light is shining when you experience me and I experience you, it's reverence. So in addition to heart virtues, there's another way to understand it, and that is energetic imprints. And so yesterday we were talking about the physical, emotional, mental, and physical realms, the four realms. And energetic imprints are in each of those realms as well. And each person has that, and then they have a resonance that is all combined, like reverence that I was talking about. And that is unique to each person. And to find that and understand that, there's a process called vibrational thumbprint. And to understand what you came into this world with energetically and how you resonate with your own imprints and your light as a baby, so that you're totally in homeostasis. That process, you can read about it on my website at TracyLynnCox.com. And that's an opportunity for you if you'd like to do that. So that's what you're shining. And so you might just take a look within, and in your meditation, go into your quiet space and into your safe space and see through your own inner workings what it is that your light is shining. And if you would like any assistance with that and your awareness with that, I'd be happy to empower you with that. Okay, so we have the who and we have the what. So then we have the why. Well, why are we shining our light? Well, I'm sure some people that are listening to this, or it's not a podcast, to this Facebook Live have answers to that. I mean, gosh almighty, why are we shining our light? Because we are light workers. And there's a lot of people living this existence here on this earthly journey that are not light workers. And our job as light workers are to bring more light into this darkened world. It is pretty simple. The brighter we shine, the more elevated the frequency is going to be. It's very important for us to be as joyous and as reverent, as loving and kind and compassionate and graceful, all of those higher frequencies as possible in every way, every step, every encounter. So that's the why. So we have the who, what, and why. Let me look at my notes. Oh, where. Okay. Where is also, I believe, a pretty simple answer. Where? Everywhere. Everywhere, every time. It's what I would have to say about that is when you find yourself in a tough position and a challenging one, which we all face in our journey, we come up against tough challenges and we have choice. And the choice is, do we react or do we respond? If we're reacting, our vibration is going to become very constrictive and the low frequencies. If we choose to respond, we will be very expansive. We will take our time and we will take a higher view and respond with a higher frequency. So I would have to say that remain in your vibrational imprints, your energetic imprints, to keep that homeostasis as often as possible, because what will happen is when you do that, you'll remain centered and calm and be able to respond to any difficulties and any challenges that you have in life. The more you practice it on a daily basis, the more you'll be able to respond in a very centered way within your vibrational imprints, your energetic imprints, and be happy and joyous and not feel rocked by the chaos that's happening around you. Okay, and the last one is, I think we covered them all. Sorry about that. So, it's the who, what, why, where, and how. You shine your light. Answer each of those questions. I'm going to be posting them. And that is the key to keeping your joy, the second key for the week. And it's been a pleasure being with you. I embrace each of you on your soul journey here, living in your human body. And bless you. Thank you for being with me. Have an awesome day. See you tonight, ladies, by the way, the ones who are joining us for the LuLaRoe party. And I want you to know that I have an outfit on. And by the way, I'm going to show it to you before I hang up. Let me remove that. Show you that I have an Irma on. Let me see if I can show it to you. Okay, here's my Irma. And here's my leggings. And if you go down a little bit further, can you see my boots? So, and I have some shreds on. So I am like decked out and ready for the party tonight. So, Krista, I'm looking forward. Thank you for joining me. I'm looking forward to having a fun time tonight. We will really rock it tonight. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow, same time at noon. Take care.